Hello, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to Foundry. Cables and Creations, Ep1. It's been a little bit since I played with this one. I want to go back in and kind of start over, uh, kind of see how it is. Uh, YouTube, sure. Don't know. I'm not very good at naming worlds. Uh, so, but I want to kind of we backed this game like forever and ever ago, and I saw somebody earlier. Like I think it was Orbital Potato that said that once you kind of get underground,
Welcome, operator. I'm Carl, your facility management artificial intelligence. This
um,
resource-rich moon has been selected for the Foundry initiative with the goal of converting it into a manufacturing hub. Construction work has already started, and many teams, just like us, have been deployed with their initial assignments. Our task is to establish mining and smelting operations to ensure a steady supply of essential metals. My goal is to assist you in setting up this factory. Let's run a few basic checks before we get started. Open your map to check your surroundings.
but I think it was Orbital that said that once you kind of get underground,
Fantastic.
it
There are several
changes
ore
things.
patches in the vicinity. Equip your ore scanner from the inventory and use it to locate the ore patches.
Core scanner. See, so let's go back. Hit C. So if I grab this guy down here, put it on 0. There he goes.
To get started, approach both of the ore patches and mine some ore.
Like no. Okay, so do this. We'll get us a little bit of ore. As most of these games start out, they kind of do this. Now this game, dude, we backed it. I don't remember if we backed it or we just bought onto the page. I don't remember, like, even when I bought into this game. But it was back before Paradox got a hold of it. And then I was kind of torn when Paradox kind of come in because it is, Paradox is a big thing, a big company. And I like indie devs. They'll take a little bit more chances with stuff, and they'll usually you usually end up with a more creative game, right? Once you kind of get into the big corporate, you know, Leviathan, that the nobody wants to make any changes. Everybody just wants to make a battle royale game or whatever the current ultimate, money making way to build play a game is now. Uh, I'd like to see different, right? Like I want sometimes just something a little bit different. Um, and Indie dev will take a lot more chances uh, instead of trying to save the
All right,
stockholders, right?
now that we have an initial supply of ore, we need to smelt it into plates and rods. Go back to your drop pod and use the built-in smelters to create your first crafting materials.
You're not the boss of me, Carl. Do it when I feel like it. I'm gonna get some more ore first. Uh, Usually in games like this, usually the more ore you have, the better. That way I don't have to come back here in a minute and do it again. Let me get that guy instead. And then, but this one does have drones and flyy things in it, and automation and factory abilities, and so we'll just kind of see how it all works out, and kind of go back to it. Right, so we want to insert, and then insert. Okay, that's nice that it'll allow us to. It has two, one for each side. Um, let's see. Let's see. I still have quite a bit of them. Smelting, zephyrite, take plates, take rods, and then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll fill this thing up again. And then once we get enough of the things to complete him, we'll let it keep running. Do that, and we'll do
Now
that.
that we
All
have
right.
basic materials available, we should start crafting building blocks which act as a foundation for other buildings. To do so, you need to open the crafting menu and click the desired items. Then, place them in the shape of a platform next to one of the ore patches.
Building blocks.
The orange ore will be in higher demand. I suggest starting with that.
It's you can pet the little turtles. Little turtle beak, angry. He's just in my backpack now. I can put him back down. Okay. All right. Place 30 building blocks foundation next to an ore deposit. See, so let's take those. We'll fill those up again. Take those, fill those up again. We'll do this. We'll build more building blocks. We'll hit C here. Building block. We'll overwrite the turtle. All right. And I'm hitting tab and it's flipping around on those. Can I hit C to get out of that? The orange stuff, right? So I want to put. Ooh, I said 40 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to say. Oh, that thing's gonna be in the way. Excuse me, sir. Would you like to speak to my Lord and Savior? Or drill. Right, there you go. 40 of
To
those down.
automate ore extraction, we need to set up a drone miner. Craft one and place it on top of your foundation right next to the ore patch.
So now we need a drone miner. Let's see. Drone miner. Let's see. So I need probably more of these guys. Take those. Take those. Back into the C menu. Make a drone miner. Let's see. Eventually. Rocket Desert Deeps. Okay, cool. Biomass. All right, makes sense. Get some more titanium. Or we get. Just keep putting those things in there so I can get them out. All right, and then drone miner here. Do that. We'll do 2 here. Now these guys. Okay, so it's not optimal, but they'll be all right. They'll do that. Place drill
Drone
miner on
miners for most of
foundation.
the buildings require power to function. Let's build a biomass generator on the same foundation as the drone miner. Once built, you need to harvest some plants and trees with your mining drill to collect biomass. Insert the biomass into the generator and it will start to power all buildings on the same foundation as the generator.
Okay, biomass burner. So we'll do that. Okay, and then I need to probably go get some biomass. Get this guy here. Chop down a few trees. Little forest seed action. Chop down some spiky cactus looking things. All right, so that should give us a little bit there. Okay, and then shut down grid status and missing fuel. Can I just manage inventory? Here, fuel. There.
Go watch your mining drones acquire your first automated ore. Aren't they beautiful? Anyways, we need to get going. Let's build a smelter next.
All right, so those guys are going to be doing that stuff. So now I do want to probably. It says we need orange more, but it didn't say we don't need the other one. Um, All right, so let's see there. Let's go smelter, right? So I probably want to build me one of these, build me one of those, build me two of these. Then at some point, I need to get some more of these guys while I'm building those. And at some point, I want to build another platform for the other side. I also need to build a bunch more of the platforms because you can't put stuff on just the ground. You have to have a platform for it to be on. So we'll just do a little bit of destruction here. Just a little bit of destruction, just where we can. All right, so the smelters are kind of ready there. All right, let me get back over here. All right, and then do C here. Let's do smelter. Okay, yeah, so I gotta have it down here. Okay, smelter. So four. I can't remember. I think I have to have like the belts are a bit a pain if I remember right on this one. So we'll put it there.
The smelter is more efficient than the inbuilt drop pod smelter, so you should start using this from now on. Another benefit is that we can automate the smelters to make our life easier. For this, you need to connect the drone miner to a smelter by using loaders and conveyor belts. Let's
So we
start by
need
crafting the required machines. Two
so I need
loaders,
some
one for the
loaders.
smelter and one for the drone miner, as well as a few belts to connect them. While you're crafting those, I will notify Mission Command on our progress.
Still put those
Communications
in there for now.
establishment failure. Curiously, I find myself unable to make contact with Mission Command. It could be a technical anomaly. I shall persist in my attempts.
So back into here. Put down loaders here. We'll put down a conveyor belt here, right? So, actually, yeah. So we'll put down loader here. We'll put down a loader here like this. And we'll put down this guy like this, right? And then we do that. I keep jumping around like, right, there you go. So that should be putting stuff in there, and then it's basically running it. So the way those work, you just need a little bit extra room. Eventually, we'll get longer ones too, which it's going to get crazy. It'll be awesome. So machine inventory is full. So we manage inventory. We can actually take all this stuff out like this, and then manage inventory. We can put all this stuff in there like that. Manage. Please take all that. All right. So that is all running. Now I do need to start building another one of these things. Right. So if I do, oh, there you go. So this puts it in, this takes it out. Okay, that makes sense. And then we'll run over here like this. Take all those, take all those, right? So that will basically doubles it. This gives us 2 to 1. That gives us 1 to 1, if I remember right. Um, I do need to get a couple more of those guys going. And then see if we can remember. Okay, that reminds me. There's a lot of running around like there is in most of these, right? So I'll do this and go, boop, and then fill that guy up. If I do this guy, boop, there you are. Technium ore, right? Right. So I'm gonna actually do something slightly different here. And if you look at it, it'll tell you it's 6 by 8 by 5. So probably don't need it to be that big, but it's fine. It's how we're doing it. So we're gonna put this guy there. We're gonna put this guy over here. Once that gets up, we'll go ahead and fill him up. And then we're gonna go build us a 4. And we'll rotate that around so the panel's over here. Do 5. And we're going to do pretty much the exact same thing we did over there. Like this. And we'll do 6 like this. And then the belts do have a direction. So we'll just do that. And then once we get all that stuff done, now this guy's up and running. And then they're going to start making us the uh, techium or technium rods, right? So we can go ahead and take those out. Put those in if we need to. And then that way we at least have craft 20 conveyors. So it wants me to craft 20 conveyors to progress. So let's go ahead and take those out. We'll go back into our C menu here. We're going to go here. Wait, just make all of them. We'll make 22.
You have the
20
machinery
conveyors.
necessary to connect the drone miner to the smelter. Now, attach a loader to each machine and connect them with conveyor belts. The mission control link remains non-responsive. Our objective is near completion and immediate guidance from mission command is required.
Press F2.
Great. We connected the machines and have automated the tedious process of moving items by hand. Isn't
It doesn't
automation
look like
great?
that.
Now it's time to scale up and build more smelters. A single belt full of ore can feed multiple smelters using the power of loaders. The info database has a diagram if you need one. A loader only adds enough items at a time to a machine to ensure it doesn't stop. This makes it easy for you to have multiple machines fed by a single long belt.
So basically what it wants me to do is run this thing around back and then put in multiple smelters. So let me get back into the C menu here. So for more smelters, I need machine parts and xenophyte, or I think it's these guys here. So we'll take that guy out. So we'll do that. And then what we can do is we can kind of choose on the back here. I need to get more of those. So, because I'm going to need 2 of them back here. So we'll do that. Go back into here. So that's 10 a pop every time it makes one. That's fine. All right, so that's good. That helps. So what we can do is we can do this. We go build us another one of these guys, right? And then let's see, F. We're going to pick that guy up like that. And then what I'm going to do is we will build loader here. So I need to get 2 more loaders while I'm at it. Let's see, C1. Oh, I need more machine parts. More machine parts. One more loader. All right, so that's cool. It's got those. So we'll do 4 like this. We'll go 4. We'll go 4 like this.
We have completed our initial mission of setting up a smelting facility. We've done a great job, haven't we? At this point, we should have received further instructions, but something is blocking our communications. I think we'll have to improvise. My archives contain a blueprint for a research server. Through material analysis, I should be able to provide an emergency beacon blueprint. Let's get going and build a research server.
So, but there you go. So you see, we have quite a bit more here, and then we'll start working on the research server. So we do have a little bit of ore coming out from over here. Probably want to do kind of the similar thing over there. where we'll pick these guys out, take both of those out. We'll build some more links back here and do the same thing where we have extra of those. Eventually, I'll build this thing where we'll bring the ore out. If we needed to, we could bring the ore out the front right now. So we just don't have a long inserter yet. Okay. And then we just run up here and go, I'll take that, I will take that, and I will take that. And then we'll run over here. Research server, smelter, research science. I need more technium rods. Okay, so technium rods it is. Luckily, I have those things going. So we'll do that. Go ahead and build one of those guys. And then we're going to eventually need these. So I'm just going to build them now. So that guy will go here. And then luckily we need more room. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Kind of want to do it down here. Let's see. Get some of these guys built. I do not have enough blocks. I need more blocks. Need more blocks. It's like it's a survival factory builder game where you have to build stuff. That's weird. You do that. Just build all those. That's fine. So we're building a couple more research pods, and then we'll build some of these. I don't remember how big of a thing this thing needed. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different one. This one may just need a little box here. That, and that. Do like that. All right. So, and then I also need to get, oh, I need to get fuel for this guy too. Let's see. Doo, 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 doo. Get that guy. Okay, so we need to go grab some more of these over here. Do that stuff. All right, so let's do that. That should give us another biomass burner. And then we can run back over here. And then we'll do this guy. Oh, I'm making another one now. Let's see. Do that guy there. And then we will do, where are you? There you are. 7 it is. Put that guy down.
To advance in research, you will need to build science packs. Craft a few by hand and insert them into the research server to research the emergency beacon blueprint.
So we'll do that. Put those in there. Research interface. Emergency beacon. Start research. We needed 3 of them. I have 5, so it makes sense. It will all work out. Let me get some more fuel because we're gonna be a fuel problem. Eventually, I think we get another resource that we can start mining that will give us fuel. Ooh, water. And then once we get that, then we can kind of start automating things a little bit easier. And then we don't have to run around and do the let's go murder all the trees.
Got it. We now have the emergency beacon blueprint. Craft it and place it, but not too close to your existing machines. Those rescue parties tend to land right on top of the beacons.
Excellent. So go ahead and put some more fuel into that thing for when we need it. Go ahead and go to C. We'll go to emergency beacon. Size 5 by 5 by 5 blast radius. Okay, so let's go ahead and build one of those. Close that guy down. Get us some more fuel. Bunch of trees over there. As important as you run around, not to neglect your guy over here, because yeah, he's down to 47. And if you ignore him, you're gonna come back and be like, hey, why don't I have any stuff? And it'll be like, oh, I ran out of fuel, and you'll be sad, and nobody likes the sad. Right. Let's see. Let's do that stuff. Let's get this guy going. See what's in here. All right. Let's do that. How are you doing? Oh, you're only down to 71. You're all right. So we just run around. I think with the seeds, we probably want to start planting them probably sooner rather than later so that we can start regrowing the trees and stuff. Because if not, we're going to run out. So that thing should be done. Said not to put it close to anything important. So we'll put it over here. Well, I guess I don't want to make another one of those. Let's put down 8. Oh, it's a bush in the way. Call for help.
Great. Now you might want to take a step back and look up.
There's ow.
A real groundbreaker. This corporate command companion bureaucrat bot, C3BB for short, will help us establish a connection with Mission Command. First, let's help him out of that drop pod by deconstructing and placing it in a safe location.
What if I just want to leave him in there? So we need to put him somewhere over here. Um, you know what? Let's put him up here by the research stuff. That's fine. This thing is weird. All right, just go there. Can you go there? You could go there. What are you doing? Let me close my inventory. Maybe that will help me be able to move. Okay. All right.
Welcome to the ground, C3BB. We have activated this emergency beacon because we are having trouble communicating with Mission Command. Critical damage on the Mission Command space station, you say? Spontaneous explosive disassembly. That's extremely troubling. What now?
Hmm.
Are we trapped here? That aligns with our disaster contingency protocol. C3BB, initiate a thorough analysis of the incident. We'll integrate your extended blueprint archive with our research servers and construct a self-sufficient manufacturing facility capable of providing emergency aid.
All right. All right. So we're done here. So that puts us down here. And then we'll need to talk to him, I think. And then research assembler.
You're right. We need a machine that is able to craft common items. I'm glad you have the blueprint stored. Let's go ahead and research the assembler.
All right. And then that should allow us to run over here to, actually right here, right? And then research interface. And that should allow us to do the assembler here. We need 5 of those, so we need 3 more of them, right? And then that should allow us to into here, into the research. I need more technium rods. I need more everything. So luckily, while we're running around doing all other stuff, these should have been stacking up resources for us. Yeah, there's only 160 in there. So just a few. We'll end up needing a. We're gonna. It's gonna be like anything else. It's gonna be this massive. Uh, just see how much throughput we can put into one thing. It's gonna be great. 3 more of them. Okay, so let's do that. So we'll get 3 of those. Those guys are still going. I think it gets to like 200. Eventually, we can get like a storage box. There's all kinds of normal building stuff. So we'll do that. Go ahead, put another one in there. As we build another one, then what the assembler. Once we get the assembler kind of going, we can have it build the stuff for us. That'll make our life a whole lot easier, as that usually does, right? So they're popping around. Come on. Oh, there you go. There's the last one. So that should be all 4 of them, and then we can go back into the research menu, and then like character improvement, and then basic structure, right? So obviously, basic structure gives us, containers and balancers and long reach guys, and right. So that should allow us to do that. Let me go here. Let me look at this guy. I need 5 more for that guy. So we'll go ahead and do basic structure. Actually, let me go ahead, start that research, and then we'll do that, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. All right, landing location is over there. And then the real trick will be starting probably next episode. We're going to start trying to get this thing kind of built and stuff. I want to get the long handle, or I call them long handle inserters, but the long inserters. We need to get this guy here. So we'll get these guys like this. We'll do, let me build 2 more of those. 2 more of those. Okay, so that's all built. Doo, 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 doo. Go ahead, put these guys in here. One more of those guys, and then that will get those. And then I think once we have those researched, let me go look at here. This is second loader, second lane. It's going to need 20 of those guys, so I might as well start working on those. Let's see. So that's 10 of them. And then this will go like this. We'll go here. We'll go here like this. And then we'll go Q on that guy. Go there, there. Do that. If you hit Q on it, it basically picks up the item that you're placing, and then you can build it. All right, so that should do those. And then eventually, once these guys get their life figured out, we'll be making lots of them. The basic infrastructure, we'll get that researched. These guys are already making quite the hole over here. Pick up all those guys. Let's see. Oh, I need more technium rods. Need more technium rods. Back into that. 5 more of those. So that will hopefully give us the long-handled ones, and then that will allow us to be able to put all the stuff on the back here. And hopefully I'll get to that here shortly and be able to show you how that works. There he is. See what he's screaming about in a second. And then I want these guys, start that research, please. All right, what are you screaming about? Expand smelters. So
Okay,
once,
math genius. If it takes 8 small smelters to fill up a conveyor belt, then we'll build 8 for each metal ore.
all right, so I'm gonna do that between this episode and next, and then because that's gonna be a lot of me building stuff. Zephyrite, technium. Is really hoping. Oh, look at this guy. He's really hoping maybe I'll have to research the ability to find the other ore or something. It's probably buried just under the surface. 'Cause if I can get that other ore, then at that point, then I can use it to start automating things, and I won't have to do it. Different metals. Weird islands out there. All right, game. I feel what you're putting down. All right. Slowly gonna take all these things in, but I want to at least get a couple of the miners to kind of show how it's gonna work. It's not really that complicated and crazy. Basically, we're gonna come in here, do one like this, like that. Over here and do the same thing. Do like that, and then we'll just put them on here, and then we'll just run another belt, and then out it goes. Like it's works pretty much like you would expect it to. It's weird. It actually makes sense. Just gonna take me a minute to get it figured out. What is he yelling about now? All right.
Indeed, I do wonder about the universe, but let's focus on not getting lost in it, shall we?
All right, let's see. Do this guy right here. So that's all of those. We just need to get it figured out and make sure we have enough power in this thing. And we do. Now, going to 8 smelters is going to cause us some problems because, yeah, you can see like just that long, we were down to 7 there. This one's probably not going to be much better. Yeah, that's 47. So we're going to start running rapidly into a problem where trying to keep these things powered and enough resources in them to be able to keep them going is going to become a pain. So we end up chopping down all the trees, trying to get enough biomass to keep those 3 burners going, which is a lot easier said than done. Got some forest seeds though, so that's helpful. You start figuring out how to plant those and getting those coming back. There's still so many trees on the planet that I'm not worried about right now. I'm not running into having to travel 20 minutes to go find trees right now. Up to 274. Just takes some time. Right, so those guys will all be good there. Then we'll look and see what research we need to do next. Just trying to keep them powered. All right, that guy's full up again. We're going to get this guy here topped off. Yeah, so you can see how quickly it's burning through it. And then once we get to the point of having, um, yeah, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. All right, anytime. Are you done yet? No, I got this one and one more, I think. And then I can make 5 more of those. Probably should build the assembler and have it start building these things for me, but I want to get the smelters kind of built first. And then start getting the assembly buildings to build all the stuff that we need. All right, so we have the second loader lane now. And then it works. We're going to go in here and go here. Second loader recipe. We'll build 6 of those. And then we're going to build, you know what, just build all those. I'm just going to spend all my time doing that. All my time doing that. And let's go over here, look and see what other research we can do and get ready for the future. Let's see. Second loader lane. Probably don't need the third loader lane yet. Container, conveyor balancer, decor, I don't care. Signal door, ladder, burner generator, probably not a bad plan. Ore scanner in-game. Yeah, I want that. Please make that happen sooner rather than later. The ore scanner for in-game is, and then we need that, and then we're gonna need, so once we do that, then we can do the burner generator, and that makes our life a whole lot easier. We'll do that. We'll do the conveyor balancers, like that's the important stuff that we need, because that's what starts allowing us to get our power, and not have to sit here and try to do the power. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna see. We'll get this guy. Nope. This guy here. And then we'll do 9 here. Do that guy, and that guy. Now it's going to be a little bit different because I want to do 6 like this. And we'll do this like this guy. Then I'm going to bring those out, right? And then I'm going to need to jump up here, turn this off, and then I toggle this to out. We'll toggle this to out, and we'll toggle this to out. And then that way it starts putting those on the belt for us. Then we're going to go do the same thing over here. And then let's move back to 9. Here it goes like this, and like this. Turn that guy off. Toggle those the other way. Nope, come here. There you go. And then we'll do the same thing. So we'll do that, and then we'll get this little belt action here with a Q. Do that, and we can bring those guys this way. So by doing that, now we have the ability to put stuff in, take stuff out, right? And then put it on one belt, take it out on another one. I guess if you really wanted to, you could put it in and out on the same belt, but that gets complicated. As anytime you start mixing stuff, it's never easy. Logistics container, right? So we have container, then we have logistics container, and then some place in here the assembler. So we need I need more rods. All right, and then we'll go ahead and make an assembler or 5. So I'm gonna let it do that between this episode and next. We'll come in next time. I'll build some more smelters. We'll get that stuff going. I'll work on trying to um, be ready with burners and everything, and then we'll kind of go from there. You guys be safe, and we'll definitely talk to y'all next time. As always, if y'all like the videos, please consider throwing a like on it. If you have a question, a comment, or concern, you can leave that down below. And if you're not subscribed and you would like to see this or any of the other stuff that I'm playing, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.